Slam.
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 Slam his!
When I was a little girl, I wanted to know every single word in the dictionary, from aardvark to zeit, and I wanted to know about the large nocturnal burrowing mammal and the obsolete Kentish word that is the second singular indicative present form of the verb see.
I want to move, to fly like a swallow, dipping, diving, resting, rarely gliding over the water, just close enough to dip my wing, just close enough to be snatched up by some creature lurking in the dark, in the algae, cracking bone, burning body, because you never hear of anything getting done without a little blood-curdling danger. At least not anything worth it. Mama tells me, look at what ignorance does. It cracks the souls of those who have yet begun to fly, and as I read the 7-page article in Rolling Stone magazine, I realize I have barely begun to glimpse the hate this world has to offer, the massive amounts of monstrosities that make like trees and take root in the lives of those undeserving to live through that, through the terror that tiptoes through the hallways until it slams them into a locker and tells them that their way to hell was paved long ago when they decided to choose a life of homosexuality.
Is love really blind? Because if that's the case, I'm left only to believe that devotion, loyalty, and promise are disabled too, for they always fall upon deaf ears. Is laughter really the best medicine? It makes sense now. I wish my Uncle Louis had laughed a little bit more around the hospice as he struggled through the cancer. If only we had known. But you know, I really can't push my luck. Because if I push my luck, I'm pulling everything else away, and all this pushing and pulling just makes my head tumble, but I guess sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles.
It's the way I feel. The way I feel with each jump, each stomp, each beat, as if all the ropes that have been tying me down were finally cut loose. How I know that no matter what I'm doing, it's for me. It's not for the kids who always think I'm wrong, not for the parents who are always expecting something more from me, not for the people who never let me cross that finish line. It's not just a movement, not just a rhythm, a sound. It's a different world. It's escape into a different world. There's no rules, no restrictions, no words. It's what's there for me when I'm at my highest high and my lowest low. It's for me.
And you? Well, all you seem to be is a 4.6 GPA, which must make me just a lazy girl getting by in track 3.
Because I don't feel in metaphors, because my life is not a metaphor. My life, it's a teenager's life with love and discord, with loss and fights, someone I love, just to get a text message a few hours later with an apology. Because apparently an LOL smiley face can make up for the crap you put me through.
I don't remember much. That's what hurts the most, knowing that the woman who brought the sparkle to your eye, the light to your smile, the spring to your step, the love to your heart won't be there to teach you how to drive, how to do right from wrong, how to tell the good boys from the ones that'll break your heart.
And you notice, but we're too busy in your lives, acting as if life revolved around you having sex and getting fried. And I'm no Judy, so I won't judge you. I just want you to know what goes on is the truth. None of the he said, she said. It's more like she injected and now she's dead.
Tell me, Father, tell me, if we are all created in God's likeness, how can you condemn those who are not like us? Does who a person loves alter the stuff of a soul? A heart can't be altered, yet you stand upon your altar and juxtapose the word of God with words he would never deliver unto us. Thou shalt not cast stones, Father. No exceptions, Father. Your slate is not clean, Father. But you are throwing stones. You are throwing rocks. You are throwing boulders upon our brothers and sisters, upon misses who love misses and misters who love misters.
Hold on. I lied. Not every boy is afraid to become his father. Some boys' greatest disappointment is that they never were. He in whose shadow they will wallow, he whose shoes were always a size too big, so they felt hollow. When he stands in front of a full-length mirror, he sees not a reflected portrait of himself, but the disapproving outline of a greater man, the greatest man he ever knew, but could not know in himself.
My parents might always hate you, and I can't make you stay if it's not what you want, if I'm not what you want. You see, I was born in Ugg boots and sunscreen, and you have not seen enough of me to know that I am more than manicures and sliding doors. You see, I bite my nails, and sometimes I'm afraid to go outside, but I'm going to let you in.
And I smiled so wide that my cheeks pushed my eyes shut. I was the girl with the big smile and no eyes, the girl who everyone thought was always happy. But they didn't know that that was because I was in Roseville. I was in a world where everyone smiled, where everyone looked so happy. But my all-knowing sister told me you weren't supposed to smile like that. She told me only fools smile like that, and I looked like a fool. So in a day, I went from the girl with the big smile and closed eyes to the girl with the big eyes and a closed smile.
Beautiful, like I thought you were. That was the old you, because now you're just a jerk who won't acknowledge that we ever had anything, love or friendship or the butterflies in our tummies like the ones that fly around during May. And the 23rd will always be a reminder. But I really do have to thank you, though, because through this, I have learned something. You have truly done the job of showing me what love isn't.
But now it's time for the $1 million question. What is the meaning of life? I haven't a clue, but it's probably a cliche.